Happy Halloween from Autastic Tom! On Halloween! Hear the sound of the falling rain, coming down like an emergent flame. A shame for ones who died without a name. Hear the dogs calling out of K to a hand called faith and misery, and plead the company lost the war today. I bet to dream and to fall from the light. This is the dawning of the rest of our lives on Halloween.
Hello and welcome to a super spooky Halloween episode of Autastic Tom. Halloween is one of my favorite occasions because I like dressing up and seeing everyone's different costumes. I don't think you're ever too old to wear a costume. I'm dressed up as Billy Joel Armstrong, the lead singer for one of my favorite bands, Green Day. Just like costumes can be a disguise, so can autism. Oftentimes, autism is like wearing a costume, hiding who I really am on the inside. Unfortunately, autism sometimes makes it hard to participate in many different activities, such as social and academic activities. It might even appear like I am not interested at all. But that isn't right. That is just autism disguising my true self. However, with the right accommodations, I am able to participate in all kinds of activities successfully. Accommodations are any changes in an environment, or to the way things are customarily done that enable people with disabilities to enjoy equal opportunities. Accommodations don't change what is being done, but how it is done. When autistics don't have appropriate accommodations in place, we may feel overwhelmed or frustrated if we are unable to communicate meaningfully. This might cause us to retreat or simply appear that we do not want to participate. Although I cannot speak for all autistics, the most important accommodations for me involve the sensory environment and communication. For me, speaking can be very difficult at times, and oftentimes the things that come out of my mouth are not meaningful. I communicate best when I type or point to the letters using a letterboard. Find what works best for you or your autistic friend and make sure they have access to that form of communication as often as possible. Even with my communication accommodations, it can still be hard to communicate effectively if the environment is overwhelming. So it's a good thing there are accommodations for sensory differences too. I have a hard time with very loud and busy environments. Sometimes an environment can be modified to be sensory friendly, which is awesome. This typically involves a spacious area where I can have enough personal space and it is not too crowded, and making sure the volume is at a reasonable level. If it is not a sensory-friendly environment, I make sure to bring a pair of noise-blocking headphones and try to find an area where I have enough personal space. These accommodations help me be successful and make life more enjoyable for me. These are just a few examples, but there are many types of accommodations that can be helpful in all different kinds of situations. Find what works best for you and don't be afraid to be an advocate. Here are some extra accommodation suggestions for this Halloween! A comfortable costume, allergen-friendly candy and snacks, avoidance of sudden loud noises, or a warning if there is going to be. Thank you to Autastic Tom fan Quincy for suggesting this important topic of accommodations. And thanks for watching my spooky episode, folks. Goodbye. See you soon. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah, the truth running out of time. Another protester has crossed the line to find the money's on the other side. Can I get another man? There's a flag wrapped around the snorer men. A gag, a plastic bag on the monument.